Weekly chain store sales in the U.S. for this past week were down 0.6%. Department store sales, though, in July declined by double digits here in the States, but we were not alone. Department store sales in Japan fell 12% to $6.5 billion. Specifically, sales in Japan in the jewelry category, which includes art, dropped 15%. Here in the U.S., department store sales decreased 12% to $15 billion. Of the big retailers reporting this week, Kohl's increased its sales 2% to almost $4 billion, but same-store sales fell 2%. Net income dropped 3% to $229 million. Sales at Nordstrom declined 6% to $2 billion. Same-store sales were down 10% and profits decreased 27% to $105 million. JCPenney's sales fell 8% to $4 billion. Same-store sales dropped 10% and it reported a loss of $1 million. Saks sales declined 15% to $562 million. Same-store sales were down 16% and it reported a loss of $55 million. Swatch's sales in the first half decreased 17% to $2 billion. Profits fell 28% to $281 million. On the supply side, revenues at Mansang Holdings dropped 46% to $6 million. Profits declined 83% to $90K. Charles & Colvard's net sales for quarter two fell 64% to $1 million, and it reported a loss of about the same amount. U.S. government data shows that price inflation for jewelry has been struggling to break its longest run in 11 years, with its consumer price index holding above 150 points. The base for comparison is 100 points for prices in 1986. For July, even though inflation for all consumer products fell nearly 2%, the index for jewelry rose 0.6%, but this is on top of a 6% increase 1 year ago. Each month has registered a year-on-year increase since March 2006. A lot of the price increases, of course, are tied to higher supply costs. Since July 2008, gold is up almost 20%, but platinum is down about 9%. Let's take a look at how precious metals fared this week. For all the latest industry news, be sure to visit diamonds.net.